Hello English Lit students. This is a short PowerPoint just to explain to you how I arrived at the mark and the grade that you got for your first year exam. So just to give you some idea of how this actually works when it comes to your real exams, wanted you to be aware that exam markers do not grade individual answers. In fact, exam markers don't grade what they mark at all. They give a numerical mark using the mark scheme, which is what I've done, and they reach a total for each paper. It's only when all the exams and all the papers have been marked that the exam board then holds a grading meeting. And that's when they decide where the grade boundaries are going to fall for that year. What this means is that the marks needed to achieve a specific grade change each year. It also means different subjects have different grade boundaries. So you might look across the marks you got and the grades you got for your different first year exams, and you may well notice that you got the same mark but a different grade. That explains why. So when we talk about grade boundaries, what we tend to be looking at is the lowest mark needed to achieve a grade. For these exams, I used the 2019 boundaries because that's the last time there were actually real exams, everybody sitting them and lots of students. The grade boundaries that I'm informed of are out of 300 marks. Okay, that's the total for all 4 papers. That's paper 1 drama, paper 2 prose, paper 3 poetry, and paper 4, which is your coursework. So you can see the numbers there, but obviously that won't make much sense to you right now because very rarely will you be getting a mark out of 300. So in order to give you a grade, what I've had to do is work out a percentage. So take those grade boundaries and work out what they are as a percentage, and then apply those percentages to the total that your marks were out of. But the smaller these percentages are broken down, the less accurate they become. I often have to make a decision whether I'm going to round up or round down. Any grade on your work, therefore, is always an educated guess. Your questions were worth 25 for the drama, 30 for the poetry. It was 55 in total. So you can see the bottom column there, out of 55, and the lowest mark to get the grade is there. So the lowest mark, if you got 28 or more, you were a C, and then when you get to 33, you're getting a B. So above that are the percentages. Hope that makes sense. So by now you should have received your mark sheet, so you can see what band I put you in. You can see the grades I gave you because I sent you that as well. I've given you some feedback, but if you have any more questions, you can send them to me. I'm in college. I'm reachable via email or on Teams until Friday the 8th of July. Over summer, you need to revise the areas of weakness that the exam exposed and that my feedback has given back to you. And bear in mind there are going to be mock exams again, either at the end of the December term or the start of the January term. Okay, so I am going to say enjoy your summer, but do take it seriously as well.